Turning now to the latest from the Target 12 investigators, we now know how many Providence police officers have opted to get vaccinated against COVID-19 after the city implemented a new policy requiring employees to either get the shot or submit to weekly PCR tests.
Target 12 investigator Steph Machado joining us live at 4. Thanks as always for joining us. As we're looking at the numbers, these are lower than the general population.
Yeah, and that's a trend we've seen with law enforcement across the country, though of course not every department is tracking these numbers. So here are the numbers we have now learned in Providence. 76% of officers are vaccinated, according to a spokesperson. 21% chose not to get vaccinated, and the department didn't collect information from 3% of officers that are out of work for various reasons. Now, while 76% is obviously a large majority of officers vaccinated, it is less than the general population of Rhode Island adults, 93% of whom have had at least one shot at this point. It's also lower than Providence firefighters, who are 97% vaccinated as of last month. Of course, they fall under the state's healthcare worker vaccine mandate, which may contribute to why that number is so high.
So speaking of why that number is so high, what do we know about why there's such a lower proportion of Providence police officers who are vaccinated compared to the general public?
Yeah, so I spoke to the Providence Police Union president, who says, look, he told his members it was your body, your choice, which was the exact phrase that he used there. And while he got vaccinated, he didn't want to impose his opinion on others. He also said there's a segment of police officers that are distrustful of the government and even the vaccine. And I spoke with the police chief, Hugh Clements, yesterday for an upcoming Target 12 investigation on a separate topic, and I asked him what he makes of his department's vaccination rate.
I've always felt it's been a matter of choice, and we're at 75% right now. I think little by little, some young men and women are little by little determining in their own families, their own opinion that they need to be vaccinated, but that's their choice. It's not a mandate right now.
Did you strongly encourage all the officers to get vaccinated? Because they are interacting with the community. People want to know that.
We did, but as well, I put out there off on the side that it's a matter of choice, but we put that strong message out there. I got it as soon as I could, but I'm older.
Now, to the point of your follow-up question there, these vaccination rates are of interest to the public because we all interact with police officers. So why are we only seeing the numbers now?
Yeah, well, initially it wasn't being tracked. Providence started vaccinating its police officers and firefighters way back in January at the New Taconic Rec Center, but it wasn't until Mayor Lorza put in that new October 1st deadline to get the vaccine or start providing proof of a weekly negative COVID test that the city actually started counting the number of officers vaccinated. Now, the numbers for the rest of city workers came out last month, you might recall, but the police numbers were delayed because the union had some pushback. They wanted to negotiate the policy, and we've seen police unions across the country pushing back on vaccine mandates. In New York City and Chicago, the police unions there are suing over vaccine mandates, but here in Providence, we don't really have a true mandate like those cities since there is that testing alternative.
Target 12 investigator Steph Machado, thank you as always.
Of course.